Okay, so we're gonna do bad movie reviews part 5, I want to say.
Yeah, 5 is a good guess, I'd say.
Part 5. And this time it's Christmas movies exclusively because, it's Christmas time.
Guess what? It's
Guess
Christmas.
what? We're in December. I found this one-star review for Home Alone, the first one.
Mhm.
Get ready for this one. Does anyone else loathe this piece of garbage as much as me? That's the title. That this this terrible piece of garbage deserves a 0. Actually, I would vote negative numbers if I could. As an adult, this is a big reason I'm beginning to hate Christmas. What a terrible, cruel movie. There are literally no redeeming characters in this film except maybe, spelled wrong, maybe the next door neighbor. I hate Macaulay Culkin. I don't see how you can get any enjoyment out of this thing unless you are unless you are totally sadistic and have no conscience. Must be me. Plus the fact that it plus the fact that it is the stupidest piece of garbage I've ever seen. It's not funny, and there is nothing about it that what there's nothing. It's not funny, and there is nothing about this that says family entertainment. It's hard for me to believe that I seem to be the only one who feels this way. The characters in this thing, my god. It just makes me want to vomit and then cry bitterly about how people can be so cruel. Kids and adults alike. Pieces of garbage, every one of them. 11
Oh
out
my
of
god.
55 people found this review helpful.
What is that, 1/5?
Oh
Oh
my
my god.
gosh. Yeah, that's Home Alone
Why does
1.
he hate Macaulay Culkin?
What's wrong with
What does he
Macaulay?
have against this kid? So this is a review for the Polar Express, of
Okay, oh
course.
gosh.
First off, I love how it's got warning, spoilers. Like this movie isn't 18 years
Spoilers,
old.
they go to the North Pole at the end.
It's a 1 out of 10 star, of course. And the title is This is Vile. And that's it. The review is very long, and it goes as follows.
If you just believe.
Agreed. I don't think that the Polar Express were a very
I just registered with me that like this is a review that somebody wrote and
I
like they're
don't
still going.
I don't think that the Polar Express were a very appropriate film for the kids because if is that what the kids would learn, I don't want to think how would be our future. Let me read that again for you.
Okay, slow it down.
I don't think that the Polar Express were, wrong tense, a very appropriate film for the kids. Because if is that what the kids would learn, I don't want to think how would be our future.
That last sentence, I just pictures someone like giving a TED talk, like reading that like really just incorrect, just
Yeah.
grammatically awful statement.
I don't think that the
Oh
Polar
my
Express
gosh,
were a very appropriate film
that's
for
amazing.
kids. Because if is that what the kids would learn, I don't want to think how would be our future.
Roar of applause.
Yeah! My gosh! Amazing!
Lean.
Okay, I found a title for a review for Elf. I have one that's just the title, and then I have one that's funnier. That's just the review. The title one is is called. It's called. I can't. I'm not gonna be able to say it. Okay. It's not funny. It's not funny. Okay. I have to like psych myself up to get this to just say the title. Okay. The title is okay. The title is Health.
What?
Hell. That's the best thing I've seen.
Help.
The review isn't even that good, but the other one, This is the worst movie I've ever seen. I regret not leaving after 20 minutes. It's such a terrible movie. There's no story to it. It's not funny. It has nothing to do with Christmas, really. Will Ferrell is an ugly elf, and the usually funny Ferrell is very unfunny in the movie. It's just badly made. Dot 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 exclamation point exclamation point exclamation point exclamation point.
This is just the title that doesn't really make any sense, but is funny. It's also for the Polar Express, and the title is just Gulag Express in parentheses. Dad.
Dad? What does that
It doesn't
mean?
make any sense. Yikes! No, my apocalypse to be able to watch crap like this. This is the second recent movie of Zemeckis that I found awful, and I wonder where has gone the guy behind BTF or Roger Rabbit. Was it Bob Gale? So? Question mark.
BTF Back to Future. 1-star review for Muppet Christmas Carol. Made me want to cry. This film is the worst movie I've seen in a while. Good story, but just the CGI and acting tore me up inside. And don't even get me started on the Ghost of Christmas Past. Just that specifically, it was too much. Michael's acting in this seemed like the developers. Michael's acting in this seemed like the developers got some random old man on the street and paid him a $5 to stand around looking half grumpy.
No,
Thanks, Michael
now you know
Caine.
they're British, so you have to read it in a British accent.
Thanks, Michael Caine. Kids crying. Thumbs up emoji.
Wait a second, you're not Charles Dickens.
I am too.
No, a blue furry Charles Dickens who hangs out with a rat.
Absolutely.
I have one for 1964 Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the one that's
Oh gosh.
like claymation or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It's a 2 out of 10 star.
Ah,
And,
slightly better.
The title is The Creepiest Thing I've Ever Seen.
I always like it when they refer to like movies like a thing, like the creepiest thing
Thing
I've ever
I have
seen.
ever seen in my life. Am I the only one that thinks this Christmas special is creepy, cheap, and weird? The
It
only
is-
thing I
it
can
is.
give credit to on this show is the music. The plot and characters, however, are shallow. What kind of self-respecting reindeer gives the entire South Pole after
What kind
a
of
5 second
self-respecting reindeer? As if there's more of them out there. What kind of
What kind of
self-respecting?
self-respecting reindeer forgives the entire South Pole after a 5-second apology for dumping on him because of his handicap?
Because he's nice.
Furthermore,
Furthermore.
the animation just freaks me out. Perhaps it's the absence of fluidity of motion. Maybe it's the premonition that toys shouldn't move on their own. I don't know. It's just scary. It's not even close to PC.
What?
It's not even close. What does PC mean?
Politically correct?
Oh.
No, sorry, personal computer.
No, sorry.
It's not even close to personal computer.
Not even close to personal computer. It's not even close to PC. And there are many, many better options.
I just don't like to make toys.
No, well, if that's all. What? Why weren't you at elf practice?
1-star for Jingle all the way. Crap in a VCR and you will get this movie. I will keep this short and sweet. This is probably the worst movie I've ever seen in 5 years. The plot from the start is asinine, but demonstrates the consumerist. I almost said communist, but demonstrates the consumerist zombie American culture perfectly. You're telling me that in one of the largest cities in the world, you can't find one GD toy? Please. Then you have Sinbad playing this guy who wants the toy too for his kid, who also apparently can't find it in the same city. So he makes it a mission to get it from Schwarzenegger's character's kid. That's scummy enough. But to top it all off, the cherry on the ice cream. Isn't it usually like the cherry on top of the cake or something?
Yeah, it's
The cherry on top of the ice cream Christmas sundae is at the end of the movie. The kid actually hands the toy to Sinbad. It's some tacked on phony sentimentality. I wanted to kill the kid.
Oh my god!
The only thing that was positive in this movie is Phil Hartman. He made the movie tolerable, but it was an infuriating waste of good talent. I cannot believe this movie even got a 5. Goes to show you how much the American collective intelligence has dropped.
Howard?
Hi. Uh-oh.
This one for How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey one from 2000.
Okay.
1 out of 10 stars.
Uh-huh.
Oh shoot, it's longer than I thought it was, but I'm gonna read it anyways. The title is Give Me an Ice Pick. I'd rather gouge out my eyes than see this again. I hated Jim Carrey, and I hate Dr. Seuss's widow for authorizing this pile of pound sign at percent sign triple exclamation point.
We all know what that means.
And then saying, in all caps, this is exactly the sort of film my husband would have made. I base this on the fact that the entire message of the book and wonderful TV special is the Grinch hates Xmas, and the people of Whoville know the real reason and joy of the holiday. Now with this crappy movie, it's the Grinch rightfully hates Xmas because it's been over-commercialized by the selfish people of Whoville. This is the complete opposite of Seuss's vision, and his widow has the nerve to say it was what he wanted.
Why is
This
he
was the
going
most
after
overblown and overhyped movie with $10 trillion spent on advertising and marketing.
They did not
It's-
spend $1 trillion on How the Grinch Stole Christmas in the year 2000, starring
Oh
Jim
my God.
Carrey.
And then in parentheses, and $679 for writing. It's no wonder this the movie made money.
$679.
Yes, $6.79
Uh,
for
but-
writing.
But they $6. I thought it was 600.
No,
So they paid $1 trillion for
Yeah,
making
10
sure they had
trillion.
commercials.
for advertising and marketing, and $6.79 for writing.
Wow.
It's no wonder the movie made money. Kids can't help but see Grinch paraphernalia everywhere and demand to see the movie. But to the parents of planet Earth, we have a solution to movies like this. Tell your kids no. Then take them for a walk or go fishing or beat each other senseless with
Oh my
tire
gosh.
irons. It would still be better than going to see bloated mega crap like this. That's
I love how genuinely heated people. I know that's like the whole point why we do these videos, but I just love how heated people get over like the Grinch.
This movie is nasty, boring, one of the top 10 worst. Worst. Why ruin a good thing? Make it go away. Hands down. I'm going to be Mr. Scrooge on this review.
You should just talk like that for the rest of our videos.
Wow, they drove a dump truck full of money up to my house. The worst movie of 2000.
Wait, can you do like a
Parentheses,
can you do like a
spoilers.
can you do like a glitch? Do like like stutter on the words like Buffer.
How can anyone even find this entertaining? One of the worst movies ever made. How the Grinch stole 2 hours of my life. I cannot get back.
Oh my gosh. Those are good. Those are some good ones.
I wouldn't touch you with a 39 and a half foot pole.